Beginning July 1st of this year, Nevada allowed the sale of recreational marijuana. However, and this is the fun part, apparently people wanted to get their hands on marijuana so much that about 2 weeks later, the state ran out. And now the governor is essentially calling a state of emergency in order to get enough pot to help serve medicinal patients in the state. It's amazing. So on Friday, Governor Brian Sandoval endorsed the department's call for a statement of emergency, which would allow for more licensed distributors. Now, here's the interesting part of the story. Keep in mind that there are all sorts of states that have legalized marijuana for both recreational or medicinal use, right? Or both. However, Nevada is the only state that has this temporary law that only allows alcohol wholesalers to have exclusive rights to move marijuana from growers to retailers. And it's a temporary court order that's extended in June by a Carson City district judge. So why? Why do you want alcohol wholesalers to be the only ones who can distribute the marijuana from the growers to the dispensaries?
So
right?
There's an official reason and then there's a real reason. The official reason is, look, this product just became legal in this state, so it could be dangerous. So we're gonna need people who know how to transport things and do this for a living to transport it. The real reason is the alcohol guys who give money to the politicians go, hey, these guys are muscling in on our racket, so we gotta do something about this. And my guess is, and this is a guess to be fair, that they went and talked to the politicians and the politicians were like, well, how about if we let you run the transportation part of it so you're cut in on the business?
It's so pathetic because they know that as soon as people get their hands on that weed, weird timing for a cough.
Yeah.
But as soon as they get their hands on marijuana, I mean, it's just people who smoke marijuana usually aren't heavy drinkers, right? I feel like
it's cheaper. It's way cheaper to be.
It's cheaper. You're more likely to do it at home, right? So you're not going to bars and stuff like that. It's actually safer since you're not going to bars and then potentially drunk driving. But nonetheless, the alcohol industry has been fighting aggressively against legalizing marijuana. They have been spending a ton of money on it because they care about their bottom line, and it's pathetic.
But to be fair to them, I mean, as a business, they want to maximize profits. And when states legalize drugs, alcohol sales do go down.
They do go down.
So, and if we didn't have legalized bribery in this country, you'd be like, okay, well, that's a sad day for you, make a better product. But since we don't have real capitalism in this country, instead we have crony capitalism, they go, this is the same thing Tesla has to deal with. Like the old car dealers come in and go, it's this damn car, we can't compete with it.
Yeah.
Pass a law saying that they're not allowed to sell it. And so that happened in New Jersey and a couple other places in the way that they sell it, right? So in this case, it's not just the alcohol companies, it's also the drug companies, the pharmaceutical companies. Their sales also go down. By the way, opioid abuse also goes down in states that legalize marijuana. But the drug companies think that's my product you're abusing and buying more of. So they also are fighting drug legalization. But as you can see, apparently the American people want it. They really, really want it. It sold out immediately.
In less than 2 weeks.
My favorite part of the story is that the governor had to declare the emergency. Emergency, emergency, we're out of pot. Somebody go get me some weed. Help us build independent media. Become a member of the Young Turks. TYTnetwork.com/join.